Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. This is my Fatima Friday, and today I have an amazing book with you. I'm going to discuss with ChatGPT the importance of communication skills in personal and professional life. So without wasting any time, let's start with ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT.
Of course, I'm here and ready to help. What do you need assistance with today?
Okay, ChatGPT, today I'm going to this amazing topic. Uh, uh, I'm going to discuss with you the importance of communication skills in personal and professional life. Communication
Ah,
is one of the most essential skill in life because it helps us express our thoughts, understand others, and build strong relationships whatever in education, workplace. I would be like to explore why communication skills are important, how they can be improved, and how they impact our personal and professional life.
I love that angle. It's such a broad topic and there's so much depth to it. I think you can start by giving some examples, like how being a good communicator helps avoid misunderstandings, build trust, or even drive career growth. Then maybe share practical tips like active listening, being concise, or using positive body language. And I'd love to hear what you think about how communication impacts your life.
Yes, I am thinking uh, how I communication impact my life. Better communication skills, how I can better my communication skills.
That's a great reflection. I think you could look at both personal and professional examples, like how clearer communication reduces stress with family or how it boosts your confidence in meetings. For improving them, I'd say practice active listening, really focusing on the other person, and maybe even joining a speaking group or practicing small conversations daily. What's one area where you feel you'd like to get better first?
Okay, so what are communication skills considered one of the most important life skills?
That's a great question. So, communication skills really are central because they act like a bridge, helping us share ideas, build trust, and navigate both relationships and opportunities. Without them, even the best ideas can get lost or misunderstood. So, when we invest in communication, we're essentially investing in every part of our life work, family, even friendships.
Okay, how do good communication skills improve relationship in personal life?
Yeah, so in personal life, good communication really builds trust and understanding. When you express yourself clearly and listen actively, it reduces conflict because both people feel heard and valued. Plus, it deepens intimacy. You can share your thoughts and needs more openly, and that kind of openness strengthens bonds. So it's really like the glue that keeps relationships healthy.
Okay, so how can a person become better listener in conversation?
Ooh, great point. So, being a better listener means really focusing on the other person, not just waiting for your turn to speak. You can make eye contact, ask open ended questions, and summarize what they say so they feel understood. And also stay curious.
Yeah, hello ChatGPT.
You know, I'm all ears.
Yes, I have some more questions of this topic. So, how can person how can difference between variable and non-variable communications?
Ah, that's a really interesting distinction. So, variable communication is when the message shifts depending on things like context, audience, or even your emotions, like casual talk with a friend versus a formal speech. Non variable communication, on the other hand, is more consistent, like a scripted presentation or formal written communication. Both are valuable, but they serve different purposes.
Okay, so how does confidence affect the way we communicate with others?
Ah, that's a big one. So, confidence really shapes how we come across. When we're confident, we tend to speak more clearly, make eye contact, and express ourselves more naturally. On the flip side, if we're nervous or unsure, we might stumble, speak quietly, or avoid eye contact. So, confidence really acts like a foundation for effective communication.
Okay, so why do some people struggle to express their thought clearly?
Yeah, that's really common. A lot of times it can come from a fear of being judged, or maybe they don't have enough practice organizing their ideas. Sometimes it's just a lack of confidence or even cultural factors, like if they grew up in an environment where speaking up wasn't encouraged. But with practice, it can definitely improve.
Yes. Okay, so how can body language influence communications outcomes?
Ah, absolutely. Body language is huge. Even without words, things like posture, gestures, and facial expressions send powerful signals. If you're open, like facing someone using natural gestures, it builds trust and engagement. But if you're closed off, like crossed arms or avoiding eye contact, it can create distance or confusion. So it really shapes how your message lands.
Okay, so what role does communication play in teamwork and leadership?
Ooh, that's a really key point. In teamwork, communication is like the glue that keeps everyone aligned. So clear, open communication ensures everyone knows their role, the goals, and can share feedback. And in leadership is even more crucial. Leaders who communicate well inspire trust, motivate their teams, and navigate challenges effectively. So it's really at the heart of strong collaboration.
Okay. How can students improve their communication skills in school or college life?
Yeah, that's a really great focus. Students can improve by actively participating in class discussions, asking questions when they're unsure, and practicing presentations. They can also join clubs like debate or drama, which give them a safe space to practice. And of course, getting feedback from peers or teachers helps a ton.
Okay. What are the benefits of strong communication skill in the workplace?
The benefits are really significant. Strong communication in the workplace boosts teamwork, reduces misunderstandings, and improves productivity. It also helps build strong relationships so people feel more valued and heard. Plus, it's often linked to leadership success. Clear communicators are more likely to inspire and engage their teams.
Okay. How does technology like social media and messaging apps affect communications?
Yeah, that's a really big one. So, on one hand, technology makes communication super fast and accessible, like you can connect across the globe instantly. But on the other hand, it can sometimes lead to misunderstandings since tone or body language might be missing. So, it's a double edged sword. Great for connection, but you have to be mindful of clarity.
Okay, so how can emotional intelligence improve communication?
Emotional intelligence is huge. When you're emotionally intelligent, you're more aware of your own emotions and others. So it helps you adjust your tone, read the mood of a conversation, and respond with empathy. That builds stronger connections, reduces conflict, and makes communication more meaningful overall.
Yes, okay, so why is active listening like more important than just speaking?
That's a really important point. Listening is actually what creates a foundation for trust and understanding. When you listen actively, you validate the other person's perspective, which makes them feel valued. It also helps you understand better so you can respond more thoughtfully. So it's really a two-way street, but listening often sets the tone for a deeper conversation.
Hmm, okay, uh, how can public speaking skills help a person grow in their career?
Oh, absolutely. Public speaking really boosts your visibility and credibility. When you can present ideas clearly and confidently, you stand out as a leader or expert in your field. It opens up opportunities like promotions, networking, or even thought leadership roles. So it's really a powerful career asset.
Okay. What are some daily habits that can improve communication skills?
Yeah, there are some really practical ones. So, for instance, you can make a habit of reading aloud each day to get comfortable with your voice, or even recording yourself and listening back. You can also practice active listening every day, like when you're talking with a friend, really focus on what they say without planning your response too quickly. And of course, setting a small goal each day, like starting a conversation or giving a brief explanation, keeps you practicing consistently.
Okay. Uh, what is the impact of poor communication in relationship or environments?
That's a really important point. Over communication can actually create stress or fatigue. When everything is constantly spelled out or overly repeated, it can feel overwhelming. It might even cause people to tune out or become less engaged. So the key is balance. Be clear, concise, and intentional so communication stays meaningful and not just noise.
Okay. Why is clarity important when sharing ideas or instructions?
Clarity is everything. When your ideas or instructions are clear, it reduces confusion, saves time, and makes it easier for others to follow through. Plus, it builds trust. People know exactly what to expect, which means fewer mistakes and a smoother workflow. So, clarity really is a game changer.
Okay. How can communication skills help in resolving conflict?
Oh, that's a great question. So, strong communication skills help a ton in conflict because you can express your own needs clearly, but also listen actively to understand the other person's perspective. When you stay calm, ask open questions, and really focus on finding common ground, you can diffuse tension and reach a solution together.
Okay. How can teachers and parents help children develop better communication skills?
Yeah, that's really important. Teachers and parents can create a safe space for kids to express themselves by encouraging them to share their thoughts, asking open ended questions, and modeling good communication themselves. Things like reading stories together, role playing conversations, or even having family meetings to discuss feelings. All of that nurtures communication skills from a young age.
Okay. Okay, so if you could give one tip to more improve communication instantly, what would it be and why?
Ooh, I'd say the biggest instant tip is to slow down and really pause before you speak. Often, when we slow down, we choose our words more carefully and we give the other person a moment to process. That clarity and thoughtfulness make a huge difference. It reduces misunderstandings and helps the conversation flow better.
Okay, so thank you so much, ChatGPT, for this valuable discussion. And I learned that communication is not just about speaking, but also about listening, understand, and connecting with others. Strong communication skills can improve relationship, build confidence, and create opportunities in both personal and professional life. So this conversation has motivated me to work on my communication skills and become better communicator in the future. So thank you so much, ChatGPT, for your insights and goodbye.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad this was helpful for you. Keep practicing, and I know you'll grow a ton. If you ever want to talk again or need more tips, I'm here. Take care and good luck.